Hey folks, what's going on? Jeff London back with another video. Before we jump into the video, do me a quick favor, click the subscribe button. Also, if the video was good, click the like button, drop a little comment, say, hey Jeff, you're doing a good job. Also folks, all my programs are in the link in the description. My 21-day fat loss program, my muscle building program, click the link below. Now real quick, I want to talk about, as you guys know, I've been exercising for over 14 years. I'm a personal trainer. I own my own personal training company. I've had the pleasure of working with professional athletes, celebrities, best-selling authors, etc. And I made a lot of mistakes over the years. There's 4 things I wish I would have learned before getting into exercise. It would have saved me a lot of stress. So I want to share it with you because hopefully it'll save you some time, it'll save you some stress and get you to your fitness goals quicker. So the first thing is cardio. I wish I would have learned more about cardio and the types of cardio to do in order to get the body that you want. So what I used to do, I used to work out, I would work out and then I would run for 10 minutes. It would be like a jog. And I don't know why I did that, I just did that. And you know what happened? I was seeing results, but then I just plateaued. My body stopped. It just stopped responding. It wasn't doing anything. And I was just getting frustrated. And it was because of this cardio thing. And now the thing with cardio, cardio's good. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It's good for endurance. But you don't want to do, I've spoke about this several times, you don't want to do a jog. If you're gonna run, you have to do HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training. You gotta run fast, you gotta do sprints, etc. I don't want to harp on this, but I've done a lot of videos on high intensity interval training. Just scroll through my channel, but just know, no jogging. You don't want to do a slow run. It's either you're going all the way fast or you do a walk, but HIIT cardio. I should have been sprinting on that treadmill instead of jogging. Second thing I wish I would have learned, I wish I would have knew about juice. I would like beverages and how you can drink your calories. Here's another thing, I used to drink, I used to go out, have fun. College kid, go out even after college, we go out, we have drinks, and I would get all these mixed drinks, but these things have tons of sugar in them. Cranberry juice, orange juice. These things have just as many grams of sugar than soda. And what happened was, I was drinking this stuff all the time, and my body, I was just picking up. I was like, damn, what the hell, am I losing weight? Thinking I'm eating clean, but I didn't know I was drinking a lot of my calories. I wish I would have knew that going into this. Next thing is milk. I wish I would have knew about milk. I used to love cereal, man. I still love cereal to the point I don't even eat it. That's how much I love it because I know how I am, man. I'll just go crazy on it. But what I didn't know is milk is fat. It's like a lot of fat. So if you drink a lot of milk, it's gonna show up on your body. And I used to have like 4 bowls of cereal a day. And I tell you, the moment I stopped drinking milk, I started leaning out. My body changed drastically. Just like overnight, man. I just stopped drinking milk. I stopped eating as much cereal because I read some information and my body just started morphing into what I wanted it to morph into. But I wish I would have knew that before. All right, next thing is I wish I would have knew about carbs. I had no concept of carbs. And I think now the world is a little bit more educated. I think people hear the word carbs all the time. And I knew what carbs were. I think everyone hears the word carbs and you think you know what carbs are, but listen, you probably don't. And I'll give you an example. When I was starting to get fit and I was changing my body, I finally got ripped. I used to eat oatmeal all the time. I used to love oatmeal. And I heard oatmeal was good for you. I was like, all right, I should eat oatmeal all day, every day. And that's what I did. I ate oatmeal a couple times a day. And eventually I lost my abs. I woke up one morning, I was like, damn, I'm not ripped anymore. What happened? So I started learning how to read the nutritional labels. And I found out that the oatmeal it's a superfood. It's extremely healthy, but it's high in carbs. So if you consume too much oatmeal, it's gonna show up. You're gonna pick up some fat because it's high in carbs. So I didn't know that. And I didn't know that about a lot of food. Same thing with sweet potato. These are foods that I recommend that you guys eat, but in moderation, because a carb is still a carb. Whether it's a slow absorbing carb or a good carb, it's healthy. And you need to know in moderation. You can't go over the top. All right, so I wish I would have learned about that. The next thing I wish I would have learned, I wish I would have learned how to work out properly before even getting into this, right? Because my workouts before used to be like 2 hours. And I don't recommend anyone work out for 2 hours unless you're some type of bodybuilder, but it was just 2 hours. They were so long, and I would take my time, and I would rest for like 2-3 minutes in between, 3 minutes in between each set. It was just ridiculous, and I learned how to put together a workout program, how to work my entire body. I used to skip legs. I wouldn't work my legs that much because I'm a basketball player, so my legs were already defined. I was just focusing on the beach body, not knowing that legs help you get that beach body that you want, help you get bigger arms, bigger muscles. It releases growth hormone, testosterone, things that you need to build muscle. So I wish I would have knew that. I wish I would have learned about supersets, how to just have intense workouts. Supersets is when you do 2 exercises back to back. So you'll do bench press and then you go right over to bicep curls. And then I could cut my workouts in half, but it also increased the intensity of my workouts, causing me to burn more calories. All right, the other thing I wish I would have learned, I wish I would have learned about sugar. And the white devils is what I call them. Sugar is the reason why a lot of folks aren't reaching their fitness goals. Sugar. So I won't harp on it, but white refined sugar, I got rid of the white sugar. I transitioned to brown sugar, coconut palm sugar. These things are a lot more healthier for you. And then I also just got rid of anything white you want to avoid, man. White bread, white rice, regular pasta, all these things, they have sugar in them. And that's it. Sugar is terrible for you. A lot of diseases are associated with these things. So I wish I would learned about that. Do a last one, one more bonus one. I don't know how many, it was supposed to be 4, but I mean, these things just pop in my head. I wish I would have knew about fasting. Oh, I wish I would have learned about fasting, man. Fasting has been the number1 thing for me. And I wish I would have learned this 10 years ago, because I could have been in great shape for much longer. It's not for everybody. The first 3 to 5 days suck. Takes some getting used to. And I mean, rightfully so. If you've been eating breakfast your entire life for the last 20 plus years, it's gonna be hard to skip breakfast for the first few days. But when I started fasting, I'm telling you, I got ripped. It's the reason why I still rip now, is because I fast for about 6 to 8 hours every day. It's called intermittent fasting. I love it so much, I created an entire diet plan around this thing because it works. And it's guaranteed to work. There's a link in the description for that. It's my 21-day fat loss program. But I wish I would have learned about intermittent fasting. And I'll put a link in the description below for other videos. Hopefully that was helpful, folks. Go back, watch this video again, take notes, because if you're trying to get fit and you follow these principles, your body will change a lot quicker. Don't waste time, just do it the right way. Take a straight line to the physique that you want. Save you a bunch of time, and you'll be surprised. This stuff doesn't take that long, man. You'll be surprised how you could get in great shape, just like that. Anyway, hit that like button.